Hello, everybody. Welcome to, I guess, take 2 of WCW. I probably need to move myself closer because this is not going to work. With me, I have Owen, who booked this entire thing. Say hi,
this
Owen.
This is for the old school fan. This is going to be a different show than what we're doing with WWE or NXT.
Do you want to go into a little bit more of an explanation on that?
Basically, we're taking matches of the past, matches that have happened in either a WWF, long day, WWF, WWE, or WCW ring, and we're putting them in the WCW Clash of the Champions arena because I love Clash of the Champions because I'm a big WCW fan. So we're putting all of these matches that did happen and didn't happen in this. So this is the only show that's going to be a little less realistic. Basically because a lot of these superstars are no longer with us any longer. So because of that, we're going to basically take a time travel back to when they were alive, and we're going to have these matches.
All right,
some of which happened, some of which didn't. And we have a huge technical glitch right now.
Really?
Yes.
How about now?
No, it's worse.
How about now?
Worse.
Gosh. Our first match is not a slow... It's Jake the Snake Roberts versus the Honky Tonk Man. Second match is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it's Vader versus Cactus Jack. I know none of these people.
Yes.
Ricky Steamboat versus Stunning Steve Austin. A submission match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Ric Flair. And tag team match, Sting and Lex Luger versus Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect.
Correct. If you are longtime fans, you will have known that most of these matches have happened in the past.
Okay.
One of them hasn't, but we'll get to that later.
Let's start.
So this was a feud that started in the late 80s. 1987 and 1988 was really when it kicked into place. And these two were in WCW once upon a time. Actually, Jake worked with Sting, and the Honky Tonk Man worked with Johnny B. Bad, who a lot of people, WWF fans, would know as Wildman Mark Marrow, who was the former husband of Sable before Sable met Brock Lesnar.
Okay, give me a second. Now we're going to start the match. No, we're not. Now we are.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Okay.
Notice the old school style of the ring. The referee with the light blue shirt, the blue mats around the ring.
And the grainy look of the screen.
We also have a guardrail instead of a barricade.
Yep.
We have Jake and Honky battling on the outside. I don't think we're going to see Damien tonight. The snake will not come into play in this match.
No, there's no snakes.
Dive Memphis leg sweep by Honky Tonk Man. Jake left it in the back because he wanted to be all business tonight.
This is the first singles match on one of these Let's Plays.
High back body drop. It'd be a lot easy to follow, too. Nice waist lock.
Better camera angles.
Big time back rake. Arm drag from Jake the Snake Roberts. If you notice, if you're a fan, Jake is wearing his gear back from his WWF run in 1996. The King of the Ring where Stone Cold Steve Austin was born. With the Austin 316 promo.
Hey, I played through that in the 2K showcase.
Then you saw the Austin Jake the Snake match that I'm referring to.
I did
by
that
Honky.
match.
Yes, you did.
I destroyed Jake the Snake.
Big body slam by Honky.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Honky Tonk on the middle turnbuckle, second turnbuckle on the inside. Watch him. Doing a little shimmy. Misses the elbow. Jake out of the way. Jake turns him around. Nice reverse neck breaker.
Everybody in danger.
No kidding, that's awful.
I have to agree with King. I don't think
Putting Honky in a position for some reason. Don't know why. Got Buster from Jake.
Hey,
the man's a loner, and that's what works for him. It worked so much that Roberts was inducted.
Oh, he drives that knee right in the back of the neck of the Honky Tonk Man.
I think this match is over.
Give your thoughts on this match, Travis.
I think this match is over.
No.
Never mind. It's
Honky kicks out.
It's weird.
Goes to the eyes. Does Jake.
Because there are things that I don't see in the WWE now that I'm seeing here.
Yeah, because this is old school. This is back in the glory days of wrestling.
When wrestling was actually good.
Jake with a power bomb off the top. You never would see Jake the Snake Roberts do that in this day. Oh no, he sets up short arm clothesline. And he goes for a cover. 1, 2.
Kick out.
No, Honky kicks out. Jake setting up for the DDT. And if he hits it, it's over. Walks right into a punch from the Honky Tonk Man. Snapmare takeover. And an elbow right between the eyes. Watch Honky. Sets up for that leaping stomp. Jake's in some trouble right now.
Look out. Oh, no.
Honky with a front chancery. Kind of a judo throw from Honky Tonk Man there.
This is a good match.
Not a bad match at all. That's why they had that tremendous feud in the late 80s. WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan. These two battled it out.
I'll have to watch that on the network, the WWE network, which you can get for $9.99.
This show is basically brought to you by the WWE network.
Oh yeah, this
Nice
series is brought to you by the WWE network.
Honky Tonk up top. Drops the elbow. Jake the Snake Roberts is in some trouble. Honky decides to stomp Jake in order to continue the punishment, but he catches that foot right in the side of the face.
Stay down.
Jake's got him in trouble.
It looks like we're going to get a finisher. This may be
Honky's in trouble. Setting up for the DDT. There it is.
Now that's a finishing move.
This match is over. No one gets up from the DDT. 1, 2.
Oh
My God, Honky Tonk Man kicked out. Jake has to wonder what he has to do to put the Honky Tonk Man away.
Deal of confidence, well, as he does every match. Just look at that cocky smile on his face. You know, Michael, he truly believes he's the greatest.
There's that leaping stomp. Jake sets him up. Snapmare. And a chin lock. Yes. Only in video games can you hit a finisher and then go right to a chin lock. Honky elbows out of it. Sets up, wait a minute. Here comes the shake, rattle, and roll. Shake the rattle, and here comes the roll. There's the neck breaker. Makes the cover on Jake. This match is over. 1, 2. Jake kicks out. Both men have kicked out of each other's finishers here. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what it's going to take to put either man away at this point. Jake with the elbow. Sets up. Jawbreaker. Drops the Honky Tonk Man. Makes the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Kick out. Referee is very close on his count.
very close.
Big knee right to the lower back. Jake going up top. Not characteristic of Jake the Snake Roberts at all. And he dives with an elbow drop to the lower back for no reason.
Just for craps and giggles.
There's the leg sweep from Honky. Makes the cover. Jake must have banged his head on the back of the canvas too. But he's still kicked out. Jake, of course, probably still a little agitated because the Honky Tonk Man bludgeoned him with a guitar. Oh no, short arm clothesline. Now I'm not talking about these breakaway Jeff Jarrett guitars. I'm talking about a real acoustic guitar.
Dang.
1, 2, 3. Jake wins this with a short arm clothesline. Let's go back to some highlights in the match. Honky put on the top. Jake with that very awkward one-arm powerbomb that we never would see him do in any arena at any time. There's the short arm clothesline. But it was not to be. This is the end. 1, 2, No, kick out right there. And of course, Honky Tonk administered the shake, rattle, and roll neck breaker later on in the match. But watch Jake here. There's the DDT. Spells the end for normal people, but the Honky Tonk Man somehow was able to kick out. Watch this. 1, 2. And Jake was beside himself. Here comes the shake, rattle, and roll later on in the match. Watch this. Watch him hit. And somehow he was not able to put Jake away right there. 2, and Jake kicks right out. So, getting towards the end here, there's that snap jab and the short arm clothesline. Match over.
That was a really good match.
Solid match. Kick off the show.
And
1,
infamous
2, and the guy with the green sign has been ejected from the building.
Here's your winner, Jake the Snake Rubber.
Oh crap!
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got Damien. And he's going to wrap it around the neck of the Honky Tonk Man. Honky needs to get the heck out of Dodge. And we didn't think Jake had that bag because we didn't see him carry it out, but my God, he did. And Honky ran for the hills. Your winner, Jake the Snake.
And next, we have, should be, Vader versus Cactus Jack in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I've never done a Falls Count Anywhere match in this game. 2, I've never really seen one. And why is there an intro? I turned you off, intro.
These two had a blood feud in WCW. We go back to Halloween Havoc 1993 in the Texas Death Match. That'd be the closest thing we have into this stipulation. Last man standing probably would have worked too, but this is the feud that literally cost Mick Foley his ear in Germany.
Wow.
This is the match that created Lost in Cleveland vignettes when Cactus Jack was powerbombed on a concrete floor at the Center Stage Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. And he basically got amnesia. This was a war between these two. And now we're settling the score here on Old School. Big power slam by Big Van Vader.
That guy just in the front row going crazy.
Vader, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Cactus, only title he won in WCW was a tag team title with Max Payne, the former Man Mountain Rock, in the WWF, if you don't know anything about WCW. Cactus with a face buster off the middle turnbuckle.
I wonder if they're going to get weapons in this match, Owen.
I guarantee they will, because this is Falls Count Anywhere, which means anything goes, and pinfalls can take place anywhere in or out of the building.
Really?
That is correct.
Wow.
Cactus really taking it to Vader here. His vicious punches, Vader tosses him off. Headlock, there's a straight punch club to the back of the neck, pounding away on Big Van Vader. Double axe handle, there's 2. Cactus looking for some plunder.
He's looking for a weapon. Is Vader looking for a weapon too? Yep, Vader's, oh wow.
Cactus has a table.
He got a table.
I can't believe this is
Vader's got a very un-WCW sledgehammer. He is jabbing him with a press table. Vader, of course, series of very vicious hardcore matches with Stan the Lariat Hansen.
They're just going back and forth with the table. There we go.
Travis, do you know much about Mick Foley?
No, I do not.
Cactus Jack, Japanese king of the death matches.
Nope.
Won an exploding ring time bomb death match with barbed wire ropes.
What?
Against his mentor and friend and enemy, Terry Funk. High knee lift. Try to give you guys a little bit of a history lesson. 1, 2, Vader kicks out. Tries to pin him on the table here.
Put him
Cactus with a somersault next snap. Makes the cover. 1, 2.
You're right. This guy's
Vader
still
kicks
near
out.
100%.
There is a nasty, nasty look in the eyes of Vader now. Vader's running body block.
And they're going to regroup here. Vader looking for stairs.
Got that right, Cole. I think he perfected that move from all his years playing.
Cactus trying to shake off the cobwebs here.
What is he doing? What are they doing?
Vader and Cactus basically just taking their sweet time, and I mean that.
We've got a great Friday night plan for you tonight.
They're going to meet in battle here. Boot in the midsection, got caught. Side leg sweep from Cactus Jack.
Finding a groove here.
Boot in the midsection, could be setting up the double arm DDT. No, gets caught.
The match becomes
Military
so
press.
when you get near all these dangerous objects.
And Vader's got the stairs.
Boy,
This does not bode well for Cactus Jack.
Oh.
And he nails him in the spine with it.
Oh.
And again,
Oh.
one in the ribs. Vader is unrelenting. And I think this match almost over, but it's going to take a lot to put Cactus Jack down, Travis.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, this super heavyweight is as mean and
Vader with a curb stomp, or a modified curb stomp in this case. Cactus kicks him off.
Adversary is rendered immobile.
Uh-oh.
Cactus setting up for the double arm DDT.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
That's exactly what he's doing. No, he's going to do the stuffed pile driver.
This Jack has done it again. This thing's as good as over.
Stuffed
Might be
pile
over.
driver on the floor. 1, 2. Vader kicks out.
Well, that's just not enough to get the
Turnabout is fair play because obviously Cactus got power bombed on the outside. And now Vader got pile driven on the outside. In this match, 1, 2. Vader kicks out again.
Oh, now he's done it. Vader's not happy about
The Crimson has not started to flow yet. I'm very shocked about that, to be honest. Cactus tossed him in the ring.
Wasn't Vader the wrestler that was featured on that episode of Boy Meets World?
That is also correct.
I watched it a couple weeks ago. I'm like, oh, that's someone in my game. Oh, I know who that is. That's a dude.
Takes the knee out. Cactus stomping away on the legs of Vader.
the biggest, baddest, and most dominant men.
Straight kick from
I
Vader.
was going to say in the WWE, but let's face it. He's
Vader
one of the
sends him into the
biggest men
buckle.
in universe.
No,
This will not end well. Here comes the Vader
Vader
bomb.
bomb. I know this. Oh, that's nasty.
Cactus is in some trouble. This match may be over. 1, 2.
Oh.
No, Cactus Jack kicks out.
You're not going to finish a hardcore legend like Cactus Jack with a cover like that.
Cactus struggling to his feet here. Watch Vader. Oh, there's the big choke slam.
His hands wrapped around the neck.
Vader changed the entire landscape of sports entertainment when he debuted in WWE in the 1990s.
We know what this usually means, but Vader is not doing it yet.
Every human being he came in contact with.
Cactus kicks him away.
Only men to ever hold the IWGP and
Whips Vader into the buckle.
heavyweight championships. Few in the
Shoves him off, does Vader.
the ring, on the ground,
Cactus turns him around for no reason. Turns him back around for no reason. Goes right to the eyes. Vader with a straight right hand.
Ooh.
Snapmare takeover.
That's what you call swinging for the
Watch Vader here.
and missing.
Cactus punches him right in the nuts. Big right hand drops Vader.
damage. You can't take too many
Flips him over for no reason.
much longer.
Drops the knee right in the lower back.
Now is something none of us want to see, and that's Cactus Jack getting on a roll. This
Snapmare
man is so
takeover.
unpredictable.
I'll tell you right now, if you're thinking about old school, nice rear chin lock here. I will state right now that this is these two in their prime. That's what you're imagining at this moment. Cactus sent hard, rips first into the buckle, double axe handle by Vader. Vader setting him up. This will not end well. Watched him up top. Vader gonna try to climb up. Forearm to the back. Oh no.
That's ball game.
Belly defense. Vader's gonna finish him off. 1, 2, 3.
Match over.
Vader wins. Big win for Big Van Vader.
That was a great match.
Let's go back to some of the highlights of this match, shall we? Vader and Cactus really gave it all they had in this match. Did not get enough violence, to be honest, in this match, though. I would have thought there'd have been a lot more, Travis.
Yeah.
Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.
And they're fighting on the outside. Watch Cactus here. He sets up the double arm DDT normally, but this time, no. Stuffed pile driver. Spikes him. Makes the cover, but Vader still manages to kick out.
I can't believe what we saw in that.
In the ring, we had Vader set him up, whips him into the corner, comes off. Shoves him down for good measure. Here comes the Vader bomb.
And sign guy.
Sign guy's been kicked out of the building.
Sign guy with a different sign.
Exactly happened
Watch
during
this. He crotches him up top. This is the finish right here. Vader picks him up, club to the back of the neck, belly to back superplex, drops Cactus right on his neck, makes the cover, and Big Van Vader wins this rivalry matchup.
Here's your winner, Vader.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
Man, this is one of those wins you
That was a great match.
anytime soon.
It was.
Interesting to see the fallout following this big.
So this-
We are just getting started.
So this is wrestling.
This is wrestling. You are correct.
Wow. And your next match is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Stunning Steve Austin. I don't know why you just didn't pick regular Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's not the match here.
Okay.
This is taking you back to Bash at the Beach 1994. These two battled for the United States Championship.
You're in for a long night.
Pause.
No.
Oh, out of nowhere. Austin's in.
Two men very well known with each other. Both former holders of the World Television Championship. Steamboat, a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Austin never won the championship in WCW. What's funny with Austin, if you notice, Travis, he's got Dragon Slayer on his tights, and that was done very appropriately for this match at Bash at the Beach 94.
Yeah.
They have battled at a Clash of Champions before, so this is not unheard of for them to be facing off a Clash of the Champions.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Steamboat, nice fist drop.
One thing you can always count on.
No, don't be one of those. Oh, no. Don't be
Three big
glitching.
fist drops.
Oh, I thought it was glitching.
I think that's why a lot of Steamboat's peers.
Three big fist drops from Steamboat.
He's not looking
Turns
to make
Austin
it-
around, waist lock,
He just wants
picks
to
him up,
win.
going for the electric chair.
He's looking to create some separation here.
Austin's in some trouble right now.
Nope, nope. Nope.
Shot to the throat. Steamboat with a fireman's carry.
Incredible.
Watch Steamboat here. Sets him up.
That was an impressive suplex.
Covers.
Tosses him over. 1, 2.
This guy's still near 100%.
Almost right there.
Doesn't get tired.
Referee would have been in position. That match would have been over.
Yep.
Kicking right
Somersault
here.
neck snap.
Speaking of Ricky Steamboat's peers, one of his
Spun him
greatest
around.
fans, Ric Flair, says the Dragon is a double chicken wing.
Double chicken wing submission.
Now I have a question.
Sure. Takes a cover. 1, 2.
When was Austin 316?
He got the shoulder up.
And this is where
We already talked about this. It was 1996.
No, no, we didn't. That was on something that we had to delete
He lands the strike with
That's interesting.
accuracy.
because it messed up. Remember, my phone turned off.
It was 1996. Austin with the cravat on the top rope. Yanks back.
WWE Magazine.
Steamboat hits the canvas hard.
Interesting articles in there about all the superstars.
Watch Austin. He's setting up.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
We're looking at complete
2 big knee drops downstairs.
Flair says Ricky Steamboat is one of the best ever. Then the
Watch Steamboat here. Snapmare takeover.
Oh
the
no.
best ever. Period.
Somersault neck snap. Tribute to the man that's in the main event tonight. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig
You're right, Cole.
goes up top. Steamboat gonna try to put Austin away. Could be time for that flying body press. And if he hits it, this match is over. There it is.
Ball game.
1, 2, 3. Steamboat wins.
That was a very quick match.
Big win for the Dragon there.
I can't believe what we saw during this one.
A couple highlights of the match. Austin with a shot to the throat when Steamboat was in charge. Catching him with a fireman's carry. Sets up Austin. Watch this. It's a suplex toss pretty much, and he goes for the cover there. 1, 2. It was not to be. Somersault neck snap from the Dragon. It sets up the beginning of the end here.
That was a very
the double chicken wing submission. Yeah, it pretty much was. Makes the cover. Austin was still able to kick out right there.
That match was incredible.
Steamboat waiting for Austin to reach his feet. Goes up top, hits the flying body press. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, it looked like he kicked out.
Ooh, do we need to have a rematch?
I think we do need to have a rematch.
This may happen next week on Old School.
Because I believe that was a kick out.
Next, we have looked at the footage, and yes, we will be having a rematch next week on Old School. Stipulation to be announced. Stay tuned. Come on.
Okay, our next match, our co-main event, is that what it would be?
Semi-main event.
Semi-main event, thank you. Semi-main event of the evening is submission match between Bret the Hitman Hart and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Yes, these two have battled in both WWF and WCW, and there were titles on the line several times. Bret the Hitman Hart won the WWF Championship Thanksgiving night in Canada over Ric Flair.
In his home state, or oh my gosh, home country.
1990, you can edit that out if you'd like to. 1992 was that time frame. Ric Flair, of course, won the Royal Rumble in 1992. The only time the Royal Rumble has ever crowned a new champion for this date. Got wrench float over.
Huh?
This is a submission match.
Crowned champion.
That is correct. In 1992, the Royal Rumble crowned the WWF champion because the title was held up.
What does that mean?
There was no champion.
Oh, so it's not like what happened this year at the Rumble.
No.
Okay.
This has never happened before, and it'll probably never happen again.
WWE Hall of Famer Bruno Sammartino.
Nice single leg. Don't forget these two both technical superiority with the other. So that's the reason why we are having a submission match. So pinfalls do not count. The only way to win is to make your opponent submit. Flair were caught with a high knee lift from the Hitman. Right hand. Another big right hand. Drop kick missed.
That was a slap in the face. Oh!
Flair with a low blow. Right between the uprights.
Oh. Oh.
Pounds away. The Nature Boy gets caught with a back heel kick. Jawbreaker on the Hitman. Reversal, swats it away. Single leg going for the figure four, setting up for it right now, trying to weaken that leg. Bret being dragged into position, and it could be time for that knee drop. And there it is.
I'll be surprised if it's not, Cole.
Crowd going crazy here.
Oh.
Flair trying to break the elbow. Takes away that middle rope elbow. He actually does it correctly. The side backbreaker. No, side slam from Flair.
Now is he gonna cheat?
He already has. He low blowed Bret.
Besides the low blow, is he gonna like
chin lock? Doesn't have the same. Elbow out from the Nature Boy.
Doesn't get much better than this.
Ooh.
Nice butterfly suplex.
I faced off against the Nature Boy, and I can say from experience.
It's funny because his daughter has the butterfly belt.
Break an opponent down.
Not in this universe.
Oh no, speaking of not in this universe, Ric Flair's got the figure 4 locked on.
I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
But no, it was not to be.
Oh.
Bret kicks him off. Staggers the Nature Boy, whips him into the buckle. Comes into the ropes, catches the back elbow, does the Hitman with a spin.
We're looking at
And he goes to the inverted surfboard.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
Elbow from Flair. Bret setting up the pile driver. There it is.
How much damage
Hitman
did that do?
knows he cannot pin Ric Flair. He has to force him to submit. He's just weakening him right now. Suplex block. Flair with a snap of his own.
The subject of Nature Boy Ric Flair in history, we can
and to the chinlock himself.
10-14 chinlock.
Dating when we're actually filming this. Elbow out.
Ooh.
Big drop kick from the Hitman. Setting up for the sharpshooter. And if he turns it, Flair's got nowhere to go. He's right close to the middle of the ring. Flair's going to have to tap it out.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing. This guy's just going from one
but no, Flair somehow managed to. Hitman trying to make Ric Flair humble.
I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, what's he gonna do next?
Pardon me, folks. I'm somewhat losing my voice. Whip into the buckle. Forearm to the back. Flair with a back elbow. A lot of backs in that statement. Flair with a sleeper hold on the Hitman.
Fall asleep. Nope.
Nice counter with a jawbreaker.
Ooh.
Right hand. Snapmare.
Chinlock.
And chinlock.
10-15.
Good God, it was only less than a minute before it happened again.
That was 3 chinlocks in 3 minutes.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
What a match.
So many
matches. Elbow out from Flair, too. Looks like a shoulder breaker. That's exactly what it was. Flair setting up.
Oh.
And surfboard.
Submission. You gonna tap? Nope.
He's not gonna tap through a surfboard.
Oh.
Flair's got him set up for the figure 4. Bret's in some trouble. Bret's in some real trouble right now, Travis.
That's bad.
Bret's gonna give it up here.
Oh.
Nope. Cannot put Bret. Half crab. Bret trying to valiantly crawl to the bottom rope. And we get a rope break. Picks him up. Shot on Flair. Hitman. Whips him over the top rope.
Over the course of his career, Nature Boy Ric Flair knew a thing or two about being a
part
of dominant faction.
Does submissions count anywhere?
Turnabout is fair play. Bret has the figure 4 on the outside. But that's basically just doing more damage to Flair. No, everything has to take place inside the squared circle.
Okay. Did you say the squared circle?
I said the squared circle.
Do you want me to edit that out?
No.
Okay.
Do your homework. That's what it's originally called.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Bret whipped into the steps. They're fighting on the outside here. Puts him hard into the ring. The Nature Boy comes in. Bret's in trouble. Whips him into the buckle. Bret reversal because Flair took way too much time. Puts him into the buckle for no reason. Bret Hart with a tornado DDT. Okay.
No, you gotta say it like JBL. Tornado DDT.
No, because that was just an okay. Why did that happen? Let's spin in the buckle. Turns him around for fun. There's a big boot. Stiff boot. He's going for the ring post figure 4.
The tension,
I was wondering if he's going to break this move out tonight.
What the heck?
Flair falls to the outside.
What
Brett's got the figure 4 on the floor.
The figure 4. I can't stand this move. It hurts.
At this point, he doesn't want to win the match, Travis. He just wants to hurt Ric Flair.
Such a painful hold.
No, he's tapping.
Yeah, and he's reversed the momentum. If anybody knows how to reverse momentum on a figure 4, it's the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Thank you for kicking off your weekend with us. We've got a great Friday night.
Got ring suplex on the outside. Nerve hold.
Dislocating the shoulder.
Oh, right to the shoulder. Well, we're on the move here.
Don't do that to John Cena. He'll be out for 6 to 9 months.
Oh, that's not nice. I think it's more funny that you're the one that said it.
Yeah.
There's a stomp.
Oh.
Boot. Nope. Kitchen sinked him right there.
Just making his presence felt.
There's a boot. There's like, nope.
One mistake, one moment of hesitation.
He tosses him into the ring. Drops that elbow right across the throat.
Get in there, Flair. Someone submit him.
Shot to the back. Slams him down. It's time for the figure 4. Nope, kicks it off. Hitman catches him. Could be time for a spinning neck breaker. That was awkward. Someone needs to get the animation worked out in that move next year. And he drops the knee. Setting Flair up for the sharpshooter, slowly but surely. And I mean slowly. Spinning neck breaker. Time for the middle rope elbow drop, it should be at least. No, he just drop kicked him right in the side of the head.
Ric Flair's like dead now.
This is Flair in his prime, though. You have to understand that.
Yeah, I know.
This Ric Flair could go all night. That's the reason why they called him the 60-minute man, Travis.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean
Never knew that.
If he dance all night, let's dance a little bit longer. Woo!
Why, you just rude. Oh, no.
I did. Drop suplex. Flair said it. Speaking of woo, he's about to set up the figure 4 to put the Hitman away once and for all.
Oh, no.
That's in some trouble. He's going to have to give it up, and he taps out.
He taps out
Ric Flair
like a wimp.
What a tremendous victory.
Big win. Big win for the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
I don't know how you could pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
Brett locked on the sharpshooter, but Ric Flair somehow managed to get out of it. These two battled back and forth valiantly for several minutes, Travis.
I know.
What's this?
So much so you may not see this full match.
And look at the impact in these highlights.
What do you mean?
There's the figure 4.
Oh boy, that was a.
But that wasn't it. But this would be the end right here. Watch Bret Hart taps out. This is over. Ric Flair wins.
Here's your winner, the Nature
Solid way to get ready for our very interesting main event we have coming up next.
Is he going to say woo?
Over on WWE.com.
As well it should be. This is one that the social media will be buzzing about for weeks. These guys look like a
I don't think they had social media back in WCW days.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Back in the WCW days.
Yeah, no. Look at that face. It's the face of the champion right there. He's going to be on a Wheaties box. Alright guys, this is the main event of the evening. We have Lex Luger and Sting versus Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude. Do you want to put some insight into this match, Owen, before I start?
I'll say right now, this match never would have happened in the decades that are being portrayed in this match. Now, Sting and Lex Luger were the dudes with attitudes in the early 90s. And in that time, both Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect were toiling away in the WWF. Now, when the NWO started, this match could have happened, but it didn't, because by that time, Ravishing Rick Rude already had a career-ending injury that he suffered in a match in Japan with Sting, and that match would never have happened, even though Rick Rude seconded Mr. Perfect to the ring several times in his WCW run when it was a part of the NWO. So this is a match I just wanted to see, to be honest.
All right, well, we're about to see it now.
Everyone's ready, and just like that, this tag team match is underway.
Sting and Ravishing Rick Rude fought over the World Heavyweight Championship. They fought over what was the International Championship, or the big gold belt that you would probably know as most fans to the WWF. Fans know it as the World Championship, back when there were two belts.
Oh wow!
It was also the WCW Championship as well. So yeah, it was the international belt at one point. That was back when there was a controversy, interestingly enough, involving Lex Luger when Ric Flair went to the WWF, and this caused Lex Luger to face Barry Windham at the Great American Bash inside a steel cage. Luger went heel, won the championship, and Luger ended up dropping the title to Sting at Super Brawl 2. It was Super Brawl. I don't remember if it was 2 or 1, but it was Super Brawl. It might have been 2. I think it was 2, actually, now I think about it. It was in 1990. Well, yeah, it was 2.
To the interweb.
Because in 1991, Sting and Lex Luger battled the Steiner brothers in a dream match. And in 1992, Sting and Lex Luger battled for the WCW Championship. So yes.
Which Lex Luger's in here now.
Mr. Perfect with the nice spike pile driver there. Perfect, a former WCW United States champion, multiple-time Intercontinental champion, my favorite wrestler of all time, to be totally honest.
Mr. Perfect?
Yes. Side backbreaker. And if you listen to Podcast Network's own Cleveland Henry's podcast, you will be able to hear that somewhere down the line.
If he does,
we actually talked about it.
Let's not talk about that. Never mind.
We actually talked about it on off a while back. Our favorites. So, because we were asked a question, and we asked who our favorite wrestlers of all time were, and that's when I told everyone that was the case.
And
the Luger that you have, yes.
And mine, believe it or not, is John Cena.
Shock. Luger, of course, is also sporting his gear when he was working for the WCW Television Championship. A while back, actually. This was before the NWO. This was kind of like the transition before that. Luger and Perfect battled at WrestleMania 9 when Luger was the narcissist. So they have a history. And also battled several times in WCW.
The quick reversal there by Mr. Perfect. Man, that was impressive.
Luger, a former United States champion as well, world champion, tag team champion with Sting.
Wow.
Luger with something that would never happen in a million years, a German suplex.
Oh,
and now he's back out on the apron.
What does he do? He turns, heading around for no reason. Standing switch reversal, forearm to the back of the head.
What's he gonna do here? He may be in the best physical.
Perfect caught him with the European uppercut. Wrist clutch takeover.
He gets the tag.
And the tag.
In. The Ravishing one. Part of one of the greatest WCW, one of the greatest wrestling stables to not live up to their capability, and that was the Dangerous Alliance. If you notice,
a stable that won't live up to their expectations.
Oh God, what? Oh boy.
Yeah, that back is in
What?
bad shape.
You will see them in a couple weeks.
Yes, you will.
1, 2, Sting kicks out. Like I said, Sting and Rude basically had a blood feud in the midst of the Lex Luger match with Sting.
Wow.
Rude appeared out of a mystical gift box and clipped Sting's knee, causing Sting almost to lose the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, everybody in this match kind of knows each other, to say the least.
Yeah.
Puts Rude on the top. Sting setting up for a superplex.
We're in the feeling out process.
Oh, wow.
He hits it.
Pin him. Pin him, Sting.
Big superplex. He's going to tag Luger in, and Luger drops off the apron. Lex Luger is fed up. Lex Luger just left Sting.
That was a
Did I just see that, Travis?
Yes, you did.
My God. I know what's going to happen next week. Forearm to the back of the head. Sting setting up for the tombstone. Watch Luger here. Tombstone pile driver.
Now that's a finishing move.
One.
Makes the cover. One.
Two.
Two.
Oh, that was two.
And Rude kicked out. Did he turn his back on Sting here? I'm not exactly sure.
Yes, he did.
But Travis, he's still up on the ring apron.
And there's the tag.
And he might have to do this.
And he tags in anyway.
Doesn't have much left.
Who'll ignore anything that just happened?
That landed perfectly.
Luger whipped in.
He's delivering.
Technically, I could cut this part out unless he wins.
He is just getting busted.
Tags perfect in.
Make the tag.
Make it look like it happened.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet.
Big right hand. Spun him around. Luger with the waistlock takedown. Another thing you would never see in real life from Lex Luger. Makes the cover. One.
Oh.
Count me. You're not going to beat Mr. Perfect with a takedown. Are you kidding me?
An amazing physique, King, but unfortunately for everybody here tonight,
Neck twist there on Hennig right now.
Level of arrogance. I mean, he truly thinks he's God's gift to women, and that.
This is your main event of the evening.
How nauseating.
Yeah, speaking of
Via what happened a little bit ago, I can say right now that next week on Old School, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will face off once more against Stunning Steve Austin.
No way. What a move from Mr.
Snap mirror and a somersault next snap from Hennig. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, Luger kicks out.
And why is that?
Why is what?
Why is Stunning Steve Austin going against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat again?
Because the referee, upon further inspection of the videotape, the referee did not get the pinfall correctly, and there was a kick out.
So, are we going to see some type of stipulation?
Yes, we are, and now you're going to see a perfect flex. 1, 2, Sting makes the save.
Oh, and Rick Rude is not happy about that.
Luger was done there, Travis, without a doubt.
I know.
Sting ruined everything right there. Now he's going to make him pay
Oh,
by
no.
grapevine the leg. Trying to hyperextend the knee.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It was not to be. Shot to the back of Luger. And with a reverse neck breaker. Quite ironic given the fact of Rude's finisher.
He makes the tag.
Tagging to the ravishing one.
The phenomenal one?
Rude's going in for the ridiculous.
There's a DDT.
How much damage did that?
No, we're not talking about AJ Styles here.
And this has got to be it.
I think so.
1, 2, Sting again makes the save.
Oh, Lex Luger.
Nail him.
Move after move, shot after shot. No one can ever.
Luger's in some trouble right now, but he got out of it.
Forearm smash.
That knocked him good.
Luger with a running forearm.
This is it.
1, 2.
Kick out.
Rude kicks out. Don't forget, via Lex Luger's very famous motorcycle accident, he does have a steel plate implanted in his forearm. That's why he was using it in the WWF in his run there in the company.
And off the tag is Sting.
And Sting comes in.
Tags the Stinger in. No hot tag, just unceremoniously tags him in. Rude sets up Sting. Backdrop suplex. Of course.
You're going to be seeing stars.
Uh-oh.
He's looking up at the lights.
Rude setting up for the finish here. He's going to put the Stinger away with the Rude Awakening is what it looks like. And there it is. There's the hip swivel. And bam! Rude awakening.
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, I don't
Needs to knock Luger off the apron.
He's seen it up.
1, 2. Hitting with a drop kick on Luger to try to keep him away, but still wasn't enough to put Sting away.
Big strike. That's what you call getting drilled.
Luger sent to the outside. Watch Rude here. Waist lock. Picks him up. Shin breaker. This is an excellent match, folks. And you're going to see a lot of really great old school wrestling here on this show. Judo throw over by the Stinger. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. Mr. Perfect makes the save. Watch Lex Luger here. Apparently he's just getting out of the ring for no reason. Sting misses the drop kick. Watch Rude. Got caught with the jawbreaker. Sting with a whip. Could be time for the Stinger splash, maybe. Nope. Puts him up top. Going for that belly to back superplex.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to.
Rude got folded up like an accordion right there. And Sting setting up for the Scorpion Deathlock. No, he tags Luger in instead. Is he going to rack him? He looks like he might be able to rack him there. Rude trying to get to the corner. Luger is not letting him have anything at this point.
Making his presence felt there.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting
Inverted suplex.
in the middle of next week.
He sees it.
Uh-oh.
Luger is going to try to rack him. Maybe not. There it is. Human torture rack. Lex Luger has Rick Rude. Mr. Perfect needs to get in the ring and do something here. I think this match is over.
Yeah, I think we can
No.
see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Somehow, some way, Ravishing Rick Rude got out of it.
This should do it right there.
Mr. Perfect needs to do something. 1, 2. Oh, there's a save. Reverse neck breaker. Spinning neck breaker in this case by Sting. On Mr. Perfect. Perfect set out over the top to the floor. Looks like the dudes with attitudes may take this.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it.
Reversal on the whip. Luger sent over top, lands on the ring apron.
Getting what they wanted.
Straight punch from Luger. Staggers Rude. Waist lock. Take down. Okay.
Why not? If
I don't think some of these moves should be allowed to be done by anybody because they would not do them in real life.
Oh man.
Shoulder stunner.
How the heck does that not leave a
Side backbreaker.
It's brutal.
I'm telling you, that's one of the most vicious things.
Gonna try to break him in two.
This match is great.
Makes the tag.
Yeah,
It really is. Tag Perfect in. Shot to the back. Perfect sets him up. Whipped into the ropes. Comes off. Running forearm from Luger. He's going to tag Sting in, and I think Sting's going to finish Perfect off. Maybe not.
He's simply reminding him.
Boot in the midsection. There's a shot for Perfect.
Oh,
Shin
no.
breaker.
He's making
Again.
a here with this attack.
Trying to take away that vertical base of the Stinger. Snapmare takeover. Time for the somersault neck snap.
Believe me, that is painful.
Makes the cover. Rude's in smartly to cut off Lex Luger. And it's over. Big win for Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude tonight on Old School.
Who's gonna win that one?
Back to the highlights here. Sting whipped into the ropes. Watch this. Nice hip toss from Rude. Setting up for the end here. Going for a cover after a hip toss. That takes guts right there, ladies and gentlemen. That takes guts.
Take a look at some of the big highlights.
Spun him around.
For no reason whatsoever.
Standing switch reversal. Club to the back of the neck. Watch
Turns
Sting
around
here.
again.
Sets up. Makes the cover. 1, 2. Oh, no. That was not to be. Later on in the match, Luger kicked off by Perfect.
That was a 15-minute match, everybody.
Snapmare goes for the perfect somersault neck snap. And that was all she wrote.
That was a good match.
1, 2. No, not there right there, but it was getting ready to end right here. So Sting down at this point. Perfect picks him up. A Snapmare for the perfect neck snap. Earlier on in the match, hitting the perfect flex, but Sting made the break of the cover. Rude comes in to cut off Luger, and Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude win to end the first edition of Old School.
Mr. Perfect.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from
That was a good match.
A clinic in tag team wrestling.
Yes.
With that advancement, I'm going to show you what they have booked for Raw, but will not be booked for Raw. They have Brock Lesnar versus Kalisto.
What the
Fatal
heck?
4-Way versus Paige, Alicia Fox, Nikki Bella, and Natalya.
No.
Tag team match between the Hype Bros and the League of Nations.
That's actually going to happen.
Oh, wow. Good job. And
But
Seth
it's not
Rollins
going
versus
to-
Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, it's not.
Don't shoulder charge him, Titus. And,
This is not in action for 3 weeks.
and Triple H versus Cesaro.
Triple H will face Wade Barrett.
Well, with that being said, everybody, thank you for watching this and all the other videos here. And plug yourself. Not plug yourself, but like put yourself over and all that.
You can follow me on Twitter at Sir Owen Disney. Follow Pop on Twitter at Popcast Network. Check out Pop on YouTube. It's Sir Owen Disney. You can also go to our Facebook fan page, Sir Owen Disney Pop, or search for Sir Owen Disney and Pop. And also, we have a mobile app on iTunes. It's under Sir Owen Disney. And we got MoviePilot.com. I'll be working on that very soon. And I got lots of really great content coming for you guys this week. We got Versus coming, which have already been done by now. I have a feeling we got a lot of great things. We have AJ's movie reviews. We have Sip and Snack. We have Raw Podcast on Monday night. And we also have the Wednesday Wrestling Podcast on Wednesday night. And Gaming with Ash. We got a lot of really great movie content. Our Oscar predictions are coming up on Saturday, the 20th, and Fastlane on the 21st. So
Hey!
a lot of really cool things coming up.
And you can follow me on Twitter at TravisCoaster, Instagram, Periscope, Facebook, everything, TravisCoaster. And podcast I do with Owen and a couple other people. You can follow that on basically every social media at TheCoasterCastersPodcast. I want to thank Owen for doing this universe for me because I don't know anything really much about wrestling. And I hope this works out. It seems like it's working out now. If you want to know about all the matches coming up for that next week, check out the Wednesday Wrestling Podcast on Owens' channel. We will be announcing the winners of every match every week, and we will be announcing every match for the next week. And but yeah, I will say this video is going up on a different day, but it will be put in as a Friday one, and I'll just go to regular scheduling after that. Monday is the Raw video, the Raw Created Universe. Tuesday is something I don't remember. What's Tuesdays? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Something that's not wrestling.
It's not wrestling. Tuesdays is... It's not Assassin's Creed because that's their... Oh, Tuesday's Destiny. Wednesday's NXT on here and on Owen's channel. Thursday is Assassin's Creed. Friday is WCW. Saturday is Fallout 4. And Sunday is Created Career, along with takeovers whenever they happen in the game, and pay-per-views when they happen in the game. And whenever they do happen in real life, whenever we do have NXT takeover or pay-per-view, I will be doing a simulation of those, hopefully with Owen, if we can work that out too. And that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go edit this and then post it and then fall asleep. Good night, everybody.
Bye.